Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy New Year once again, and thank you for tuning in. Um, in this video, to kick off 2024, I want to talk about emotional control. A lot of people last year, specifically for some reason, were preaching emotional intelligence, and I get it. I get why people were trying to make people more aware of being emotionally intelligent, but I think people kind of they misconstrue it. And I think people forget a key component. It's important to have emotional intelligence, I agree. But I think it's more important to have emotional control. Do you have emotional control? It's easy to say someone is not emotional intelligent, or it's easy to preach emotional intelligence. But if you're going to live up to the true definition of it, you got to have some emotional control too. You know, I think a lot, I'm not saying all these people, I'm not saying everybody is guilty of this, but most of the people that's preaching emotional intelligence to people are the same people who don't have any emotional control. The same ones that be popping off when they don't get their way, when they can't control the discussion or a debate, or if there's a disagreement, they don't want to have a conversation. They don't want to have a logical conversation. They just want to snap. And then everybody say, "Oh, yeah, see, you don't have no emotional intelligence." And me saying that, nobody's ever said that to me. I haven't even had that kind of conversation with people, but I've listened to podcasts and I've seen videos, and I've just seen how people jump on trends. And it was very trendy to say emotional intelligence. They were pushing it. I was like, why do these people keep pushing this emotional intelligence? And then I started looking more into the research to understand what the true meaning is, and I agree with it. But most of those people that's saying that people should have emotional intelligence don't really have no emotional intelligence, and they don't have emotional control, because like I say, you can't it's impossible to have emotional intelligence if you don't even have emotional control, because that means you can't control your own emotions, and you can't control someone else's emotions. Or it's like people are backwards. Their objective is to control the emotions of other people, even though they can't even control their own emotions. Like, where they do that at? Who raised y'all? How are you trying to control the emotions of other people and tell them that they don't have emotional intelligence, but you can't even control your own emotions at all? So how do you have emotional intelligence? I don't know. People just jump. They just jump on trends. They say stuff to try to look and sound smart and intelligent, but they're really not. They're just followers who learn a new thing and be like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna say emotional intelligence. Yeah, these people out here don't have emotional intelligence." Come on, man. Where is the originality? Where is the authenticity in people? In 2024, people gonna have to start being more authentic. People gotta stop trying to fake until they make it, because a lot of y'all ain't gonna make it faking it the way y'all do. And one thing I can say about real ones and myself, I don't fake for nobody. If I gotta be the villain, I'll be the villain. Say hello to the bad guy. But one thing you're not gonna do is be out here playing with people's lives and trying to manipulate people and try to tell people what they're not, when you're not even what you say they are, that they should be. It's like, how you gonna try to tell someone that they aren't something and you're not even that? Where they do that at? So in 2024, keep that Mamba mentality and learn some emotional control. Focus on regaining control of your emotions. Don't preach emotional intelligence when you do not have emotional control. I'm talking to men and women. Nobody's exempt. you say you're real and you're truthful with life, be real about this right here, because a lot of y'all are faking and are fake. Y'all only seem real when y'all jumping on a trend. It's something that's trendy. But I don't see authenticity in a lot of people. I can see straight through that. I can see straight through anybody. I know when you're real and when you're genuine, and I know when you're fake and don't have emotional intelligence or emotional control. So be real, y'all. Be real this year. Let's be 100 this year. Nobody is perfect. None of us are perfect. But let's at least try to do right by people. Don't take from nobody. Don't steal. Don't kill nobody. Don't take advantage of nobody. If you are a pedophile, if you are a R word, if you are a thief, a killer, if you are anybody who will go against the grain of life and nature, and if you are someone who don't have emotional control and you're bringing toxicity to this planet, you're an enemy. You're an op in my eyes. So what are you? Are you on the good side or are you on the bad side? Do you know right from wrong? Do you know good and bad? What is your purpose? Is your purpose to bring destruction to this world, or is your purpose to bring harmony, love, and peace? It's your choice. This world is not going to change until we change. And until we stop playing games and trying to be so in competition with each other, this is going to be the same cycle. So activate your Mamba mentality and level up and gain some emotional control.